The factory supervisor was playing cards during work hours, but the boss didn't dare to fire him because half of the factory workers were recruited by him. However, the factory director couldn't stand this kind of slacking around, so he decided to fire him in front of all the employees. Just then, the boss happened to witness the scene, but instead of firing the supervisor, she politely tried to calm him down. Seeing the boss take his side, the employee finally cooled off, but as soon as Vera returned to her office, she was criticized by her uncle, the factory director. He blamed Vera for keeping the employee in front of everyone, saying it would ruin his authority as director. But Vera argued that he was a founding member of the company, and that she couldn't embarrass him publicly. She even accused her uncle of being too extreme, making a small matter known to the entire factory. Seeing Vera speak up for an outsider, her uncle became furious, so he declared on the spot, if that employee stayed in the factory, he would never come back. When the supervisor saw the plant manager leave, a strange smile appeared on his face. He thought no one would dare to challenge him anymore, but he didn't expect his good days were about to end. At noon, Vera announced two important matters. The first was to optimize the raw material in and out process, which required approval from the finance department before release. The second was the promotion of David to deputy director, and all production orders had to be signed by the deputy director. After hearing this, the man was furious. It was obvious his authority had been stripped, because he used to issue the production orders. As long as whoever gets along well with him can easily get the task. He stormed back to the dormitory and began complaining about Vera's management, claiming the factory had fewer and fewer orders, that soon salaries wouldn't be paid, and even urging others to find the next job. He then bragged that he knew another factory, not only with better pay, but also with easier work, and tens of millions in orders every month. With their current skills and efficiency, they could earn at least triple their salary. He also said he would take them out that evening to make some extra money. That night, Vera received an urgent phone call. It was from the guard she had planted in the factory. He had just discovered suspicious behavior from the man. The man had sneaked in a tricycle while the guard was on patrol. Just then, the man pulled in a cart full of materials. The guard told Vera to stay calm, saying David and the others were on their way, and since the keys were with him, the man couldn't possibly escape. But they didn't expect the man to pull out a license plate. He scanned it at the gate, and the barrier opened. Seeing the man about to escape, Vera couldn't wait any longer and called out to him. The man, realizing he had been exposed, didn't panic, because he believed Villa couldn't stop him. Vera then demanded to check what was on the cart, but the man shoved her aside, laughing as he said it was just factory waste. But Vera insisted on looking. The man tried to force his way out. Just then, David arrived with people and subdued them. The man knew he was finished, so he begged Vera to let him go, even pretending to be pitiful, claiming he had a son with cerebral palsy at home who needed his care. But to Vera, this kind of scum had long deserved to be fired. This time was the perfect chance, so she intended to make him resign voluntarily. But the next day, unexpectedly, a large number of employees decided to quit because they were all relatives brought in by the supervisor back then, and Vera did not try to keep them. But the CFO pointed out that the shortage of staff was already affecting delivery times,